Hi students, today's video is a very unique one, but it's very important. Something which every teacher of every subject, every discipline should tell you in the very first class. Maybe you have missed that class, so that's why I am here to help you because I'll be telling you how to approach the topic of buying textbooks in a medical course. Well, this video is actually dedicated to all students of MBBS, BDS, nursing, paramedical, everything. But I'll focus my discussion mainly for MBBS, but other stream students can take example from MBBS. All right. So first and foremost, the question that I always get, sir, is it okay if I buy only one textbook? Well, to be honest, covering everything related to medical curriculum is impossible even if at undergraduate level from only a single textbook. Well, does it mean you need to buy each and every textbook there is, or even at least you should buy two or three textbook? Well, that depends. Maybe see, the socioeconomic class of every student is not the same. Maybe one can afford a lot of books, maybe some of you can afford only a single book. So what is the way around, right? See, in every subject, for example, I am telling you about biochemistry because I am a faculty of biochemistry. There are three tiers of textbooks. Okay, the first tier of textbook is written by an Indian author and they are in very easy language. For example, Satyanarayan, Vasudevan. These are all contemporary textbook written by Indian authors and they are very easy to understand. The next tier of textbooks are written by foreign authors, but they are a bit difficult to understand, but they are not very difficult, right? These are mainly second tier reference books. For example, Harper textbook of biochemistry or Lipincot's illustrated reviews of biochemistry. These are tier 2 books. And what do we mean by tier 3 books? These are these fat textbooks that are always present in library. You may find copies in your departmental library as well as central library. For biochemistry, these include textbooks like Leninger, Stryer, etc. So what to buy and what not to buy, and what to read, what not to read. Very important. Please keep in mind, it's not important to know what to read. It's very important to know what not to read because the time is very limited. And if you start from page 1, it will take a lot of time, and at the end of the year you will be completing only one subject, which is not the intent. We need to complete all the subjects, right? So the problem is, well, the solution is you need to buy one textbook of tier 1, any one, mind it, any one textbook of tier 1. So it may be either be Satyanarayan or Vasudevan or FMG, or there are many multiple textbooks, but it's very important to know what your peers are buying. What do you mean by peers? Your fellow students. What fellow students are buying and what textbook your departmental HOD or head or any teacher, for example, for that matter, is suggesting. But my suggestion will be, since most of students in India still study Satyanarayan or Vasudevan, you can buy either one. Is it enough? No, not at all. There are many things which are wrong in Satyanarayan and there are many things which are wrong or incomplete in Vasudevan. So what do you need to do? Yes, for those areas, number one, you can follow my channel or you can follow ask your teacher, follow lecture classes, your offline classes, I mean. So there are certain areas for which you must study a reference book, which you can buy or which you can consult from the library. The textbook you should never buy as a first year student are the big fat textbook like Leninger and Stryer. Of course, you need to consult them when you are studying for PG, but by the time you give PG, those new editions would have come up, right? But what you can buy is any one tier 2 textbook. I would highly suggest buy Harper, okay? And you can study Lippincott from library, especially genetics part. Okay, so what is my guide? Buy either one of Satyanarayan or Vasudevan, buy either one of Harper or Lippincott. It may be second-handed, no issue, the reference book. But the textbook should always be new because the new curriculum, competency-based medical education has come up. So older textbook, see the content is almost same, but it is well structured in the recent textbook. So you must follow that and your teachers will also help you regarding that. The main issue is, even if you buy only one or two textbook, the thing is never ever complete. The thing which you must do to secure the best number, okay, this is important. You should always take notes from either my videos or from the lecture classes in your institute, from which textbook the teacher has prepared the material. Or you may ask, sir, which textbook is best for this chapter. You read your own textbook which you have bought and go to the library, take out copies or xerox or take photo in your phone and make sure you make a hard copy printout. If you just take photos on your phone, the photos will remain in the library and you will never study. This is from personal experience as well as experience with many students I have been teaching over the years, right? So make sure you make hard copies or photocopies, xerox copies of those additional material and staple it in your own textbook along with your class note. That is the complete way of studying any subject. It may be biochemistry, it may be physiology. For physiology, for example, you can buy any one textbook, for example, Mahapatra, then one textbook for secondary, that is Ganam, and you keep Gaitan for reference. Same, you can keep BD Chaurasia for anatomy as your textbook, which you buy. You can keep Snell's anatomy or Cunningham's anatomy as a tier 2 reference, and Gray's anatomy, this thick one, not student solution, this thick one, as a reference book from the library. In every case, you prepare or you study from your own textbook, you prepare additional notes and staple it from the other reference textbook, and you also mark pages in your class note copy so that everything is together with you. So when you study for, when you sit to study for exam, everything is clear to you at a glance, and by that method you will save a lot of time. And always remember, from where you studied the first time, make sure you always study from there the next time, because if before exam you just open someone else's textbook, everything will appear new, right? So make sure you underline, go through 10 years question, highlight the parts, and then prepare your own notes and then study for the exam. I wish you all the best. Feel free to write to me with any queries and any problems related to biochemistry or any other subject for that matter, and I'll be happy to help you. I wish you happy learning. Bye and take care.